We woke up this morning and we're hiking in the snow and there was crappy weather.
It's a buck rocket dawn again.
The sun is up. It's been kind of a dreary, gross morning. We've gotten snowed on. It's sprinkling on us right now. But the scenery is beautiful. There's some snow on the higher mountains from this storm. And anyway, we've got about 13 miles until we start descending to trees. So hopefully we'll be able to hit that today and make these miles before this rain turns into lightning.
The views were fantastic though. Like, we were up above 12,000 feet for another 16, almost 17 miles today. Going over passes, we saw a coyote today. There was a random wild horse that we don't even know what was up with that. And that was an interesting thing too, is like, we were up high, but it was all like high alpine meadows, so it's like we were cruising through this area, but the peaks didn't seem super high because the meadows around them were so elevated as well. So it was kind of an interesting experience. But by far, my favorite part of the day was at the final high point of the day, and we came down this gully.
Well, we are officially at our last high point of the big section above treeline. We're about to go down into this amazing valley. Super excited about it. And I'm super stoked to be going down to Silverton. Woohoo.
Having a hamburger tomorrow.
Yep, life is good.
And it was just pristine. Like, the view from the top was the best view of the day, I think. And the wildflowers and the waterfalls were, I mean, enough to make you almost cry grown man tears. So it was by far a highlight. I love the Winamuchi wilderness. Winamuchi wilderness we just went through. This past section has been very challenging. The past like 70 miles have been a real, like, just kind of kick in the butt. But it has been incredibly beautiful, and I'm very thankful to got to hike this part. And so we made it down to the Animas River. We're sleeping right beside the Silverton Durango train tracks, so hopefully it won't wake us up in the morning, because we're gonna get to sleep in a little bit because we don't have anything above tree line before we get to Silverton. We've got like probably 3 or 4 days left, and excited to bring this thing on home.
The climb out of like the Animas River area wasn't too bad, but we were just honestly just pretty drained. The past few days took it out of us, and we haven't really eaten anything like super substantial. So getting into town, the pizza at Avalanche Brewing was just like, oh my gosh, so good.
I almost cried when I ate my pizza because I was so excited to eat real food.
Our box wasn't there, obviously, but well, the post office sent our resupply box back because apparently they only hold stuff for 2 weeks, but I'm pretty sure when we called they said they hold stuff for a month. So we had to come to the Silverton grocery to buy some new supplies, but at least we have new food. I got my kombucha transferred into my smart water bottle, and some guys have already offered us a ride back to the trail, so life is good. It all worked out pretty great. And so, nice day, pretty easy. I think we probably did like maybe 8 or 9 miles. Not a huge day, but good for town. But we're excited for this last 70 miles. Gonna kick it into cruise control and just really enjoy the end of this hike.
Yeah.